I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Box. One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Yo, what up? What up? DBC, what's poppin'? Nah, I knocked him down, bro. You ain't see that shit? Shit was diabolical. Knocked him down like the first 5 seconds. I just don't want to fight a mirror match, but I'm uploading that knockout right now. Shit was diabolical, kid. Shit was funny as hell. Yeah, 'cause I want to upload that little part, and I don't want to fight the whole 8 rounds of mirror match. I'm not in the mood for that. Just keeping it a buck, you know. Yo, what's up with all this new shit that they putting in front when you comment in the chat? Like they put a crown next to you. I was commenting in someone else's chat. They did the same shit to me. Let me see. Or it shows it on the computer. It doesn't show it on the phone. Yo, mic check, mic check. Yo, mic check, mic check. Yeah, it does. Let me go ahead and fix that. Yeah, it does. Let me go ahead. That noise is me pressing the buttons on my controller. That shit sound crazy. All right, we back, man. Audio's intact. Did a reset. I fixed it. You know, I'm an audio engineer at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's how you fix the audio. You're crypt color like, huh? I'm gonna just fight with who I want to fight with. Even if I lose, fuck it, let's go. Hector Camacho. Let me see, did I record that shit? Okay, I got it recorded. They need to fix the game, DBZ. Wait till you start fighting online. You're gonna be like, the desync is worse.
There's nothing quite like a fight.
Remember when they do
at the Empire
updates, they
Fight
always
Camp. I'm Todd Grisham.
fuck something
And
up.
next to me, Hector.
Vasily Lomachenko.
And of course, and there's the bell to start round one.
Yeah, it made it really bad.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice job by him to block that jab.
See that right that I just threw? The first time I threw the right, and like it didn't land.
Which one of these athletes is going to say I can't take it anymore?
Dang, who the hell beat you?
Typical outside.
Who's that lucky dude that got that win?
On defense, stick and move, stick and move.
It's a flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot.
That shit was funny as hell when I sparred you and Ghost the last time. Just one round.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched.
D-Sync. That's how I spelled it. I don't know. That's what. You know, I'm ghetto as a motherfucker. I'm ghetto just like you, precisely. At least you could read it. It's simple, right? D-Sync. How do you really spell that shit? That's how I spell it. Fuck it.
Thrown, but it doesn't connect. Misses with the straight left. He threw a punch and just got countered. Jab does not score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Alright, so how you spell D-Sync? Is it D-E-E-S-I-N-K?
Every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
On to the second round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That should look like it says something else. I like the way I spelled it.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Swing and a miss with that jab.
Yeah, there you go. D-Sync. That looks more proper. Yeah, I knew DBZ was slow as hell.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Good job stopping that uppercut.
Come on, man. After the two hits to the body, I was holding block to the stomach, but it didn't register. He was stunned already. Come on, man. With the silly ass combos, bro. Shit gets me frustrated. That was a bullshit move. Man, he knocked me down the second round. Oh, Lord.
So it's plan B time. There's the bell to start round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
These punches coming from every angle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go. You know that.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Non-stop bombs to the head. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Yo, man, I don't like this dude. This fucking fake-ass combo, motherfucker. These whack-ass combos actually connect.
Loma in that last round. You know that bell was...
Don't worry about it.
Back, boot, back.
Here we go to the
Cheesy-ass combos.
That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Yo, DBZ, where you was at when I was live, man? I was live on my cell phone. Where you was at?
World title shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has
Yo,
to jump in and stop
PMW,
the
what
fight.
up?
And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Okay, no problem.
Tried to score with the uppercut. Not a lot of defense here at all. It's all offense all the time. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. There's the bell to start round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
How would you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Both men step back for just a moment. The straight right just misses. Just missed with that hook. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He blocks the uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to...
Yeah, he always catches me like that. Every time I do that step back, jab, right, he ducks under it. He does a three combo, 3-hit combo.
Jab doesn't quite connect. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Damn, man.
To hurt. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has... And there's the bell for round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
Oh, come on, man. All my punches not landing.
Then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. That jab doesn't score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. Stamina is off the charts. like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Misses with the straight left. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. And a round that seemed like an been coasting this fight. And we enter the 8th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Damn, bro. That's it. Fight's over.
Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
He threw a punch and just got countered. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
I hope I won that round.
Well, it's go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I won the fight. Good shit, bro. GG's. That fight was annoying. Very super annoying. Yo, what up? What up? MC Aries, man. What up, man? Welcome to the stream, man. Are we friends already or you just popped in? Make sure you hit the like button, bro. Bro, you hard as hell to hit. You gave me no choice, bro. Every time I did my signature move, you duck under it, hit me with that 3 combo. That shit had me frustrated, bro. You made me fight like that, bro. Stop with that 3-hit combo and the duck under, and we could go at it, bro. But you don't let me throw my right hand. You keep ducking under it, bro. Jeez. Give me a break over here. It's like you mastered that shit, bro. Every time I did the jab to the stomach, the right to the face, you ducked my right, and then you hit me with these 3 combos that make my fighter get stuck. That shit was I can imagine you got mad people super annoyed in this game, bro. She gave me a headache. It's like, you know what? I'm not throwing the fucking right punch no more. That's what I told myself. It's like, fuck that. That was a good fight, though. 2 little guys going at it. Macho and Loma. Oh man, I don't like fighting Camacho. He's good. Wait a minute. I think I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension. That means you done lost your mind.
And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Will Smith's daughter. That song came out a while ago.
It's time for our
A long time ago.
Hector Macho Camacho.
I think I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension. Hey bitch, you need to go get that shit.
140 pounds, 5'8" tall.
I think I lost my consciousness in the sixth dimension. So that means you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Means you ain't got no consciousness no more.
Hector Macho. Amir Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver medalist in 2004, multi-time world champion, fighting out of Bolton, UK.
So excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
Wait a minute. I think I lost my consciousness in the sixth dimension. Crazy biatch.
All the seats have been taken in this After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Camacho is buzzed.
That's why I need my right hand to... Oh, come on.
I don't believe what we're seeing here.
My right hand connects, that's what happens, bro. Just need my right hand to connect.
How are they going to get through this?
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. That right hook not connecting. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Well, there's no business.
That shit right there.
Business, and this is the most unique play anyone will ever see in this theater.
Hate that move. You should take that move out the game.
I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Get some stamina back.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. And there's the bell for round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't
no.
Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. So much firepower here.
What's up with the fucking stamina, bro?
Holding nothing back here.
My stamina's all the way up, and I throw some punches and that's it, goes down.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Lucky that hook didn't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Tried to score with that hook but missed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that...
Damn, they gave him the round. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
This is what the fuck I'm talking about with this game, man.
Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Missing with the hook.
Come on, how the fuck he weaved that shit, yo?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, we know they've got the advantage.
They gave him the round again?
On to the fourth we go. They've got all the momentum on their side. Well, you know, in this division, you got...
There's no way he was beating me with fucking Camacho and I got Khan. Just take the fight, bro. I'm not gonna battle the game. There's no way he won those 2 rounds. No fucking way. Damn, yesterday the fight was good. The game was good. I was connecting more punches. Even when I lost, I was connecting more. The punches were registering way more than they are now. You guys don't understand. A lot of people that do understand, y'all with me, y'all understand. Y'all throw some of the same punches I throw. If you're not experiencing it, I guess you're an inside fighter. Your punches connect more, but my shit's not connecting. Make me not want to play the game. I want to play the game, but fix the fucking game. I don't even know who to pick.
I'm Todd Grisham, and every fighter wants to say at least once they fought at... It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, a two-weight world champion at both super middleweight and light heavyweight. Sugar Ray.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
one of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
No doubt about it. This high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. That jab had to hurt. He blocks that jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. The audience absolutely right on top of you in this very special environment here.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses because you're going to be so transparent all laid out there.
Good-looking jab. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your breath.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change that.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me Robinson goes to the canvas. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. You continue.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Calm yourself back.
And there's the bell for round 3. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice defense on that hook. Only catching air with that hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They block the hook. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. Every time, this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round.
Mistakes and switching off.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice hook. Carrying away the right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They block that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Only catching air with that hook. Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. And that will do They could have picked anywhere to fight, but they chose this. I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me, he is the Grand... And it's the... We welcome you to this... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Get him with the left jab. Nice counter shot. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
That right hook won't score. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Chavez in that last. There's the bell for round 2. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
A typical outside. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Missing with that jab. Didn't land that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
There's always a way back. Don't ever run anybody else.
It's not over yet. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You're getting your team back into it.
That's a terrible round, that is.
Sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. You're starting to make mistakes.
No free shots. Keep smart. You were smart. You were.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the...
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one-shot.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up. You get a breather.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
Beautiful counter shot. Carrying away the right hook. So much firepower here. Good job defending the jab. Johnny out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, and the grand champion might go down. And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Block that jab. Good counter punch. Good defense to block the hook. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Tell out Chavez in that last round. The game plan does not... There's the bell for round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Exchange punches. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
The courage on display here is incredible. Straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Good defense to block the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot... And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he just missed with that left jab. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
These two fighters are made for one another. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. Let's start the 6th. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. This fight has a real good flow to it. That jab misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs. Here comes round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain, though.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? That uppercut doesn't get through. You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Can't find a home with that jab. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Nice counter. Every time he throws a punch, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have hurt. Round 8, and we're off again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Incredible work rate. Beautiful counter shot. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice defense, avoiding the right uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They both want the knockout. Nice job blocking the hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision.